Skal den stå her? Jeg kan flytte den bort dit, eventuelt. Ja. Nå setter jeg borti der, eller noe. Jeg er i prep-tid. Jeg er i prep-tid. Lyd, 1, 2. Ok. Tusen takk. Ok. Ja, tror jeg begynner å bli klar. Ja, jeg er klar. Hei, Gunnar. Velkommen. Hei, takk for sist. God dagen. Velkommen. Hallais. Hei, Karoline. Hei. God dagen. Takk. Ok. Ja. Cool. So nice to see you. Oh, yes, hot water for...
Hot water for me, please.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Good? Perfect. Can we have my music, please? Okay. Time. I have a dream to create the best coffee and share it with as many people as I can. I know I can't do this alone, so I've had a lot of help and a lot of people have joined me on this journey today. I'm gonna start with the producer of the coffee. His name is Marcos Herrera Bustamante. He and his dream team, with his wife Kari and their son Marco, they managed a farm called Mamaruntu, growing at 1,700 meters on the edge of the Amazonas in Peru, just beside the township of La Noya Grande. Now, they produce this beautiful geisha variety, and they pick only the ripest and reddest cherries, leading to more sweetness and tropical notes in the aromas. Marcus has worked really hard to achieve this note from prior harvest, the note of Pomarosa, or rose apple. So, for aroma, you can already take down Pomarosa, medium intensity, subtle note of cherry, and subtle note of mango. Marcos, he did something that I've personally taken a lot of inspiration from. He's gathered other farmers and producers in the area to create a program called ProCam to discuss better practices at farm to elevate the quality in their harvest and their processing. This is also how they discovered the process used for the geisha today. It's an anaerobic fermentation, 80 hours, opening up many of those bigger sugar molecules that grows and develops at slow maturation at the 1700 altitude, giving us a more open acidity. The acidity, you can take it down as malic when hot, medium intensity. Through the warm stage, it changes to have introduction of citrus, and in the cold stage, it's more stone fruit-like and citrusy. After the fermentation, the cherries are then put on raised beds for 30 days to dry down to 10% humidity. After that, they are put in rain grow bags for 15 days to stabilize. Here, they have all the peels and skin still intact, which leads to more sweetness in the final cup. For sweetness, it's medium intensity, brown sugar-like when it's hot. Through the warm stage, it changes to be more tropical, more like mango. It keeps that in the cold stage. After the dry mill, where the cherries are peeled and pulped, the coffee is then shipped off to the roastery, where me and my colleagues, Didrik and Mats, helped me to discover a best profile for this coffee. Low heat in the start, 2 minutes of full power to give the acidity full potential, and then gradually lowering the heat to extend the caramelization, giving a better balance and forming the mouthfeel that we can expect today. Is soft, medium weighted. When hot, it's smooth and velvety. When cold, or when warm and cold, it changes to be more silky. And in every stage, it has characteristics of tropical fruits. Brewing this coffee today, together with my girlfriend and many other baristas, we have discovered that combining different methods of brewing gives the best result. The brewer I have designed for you today has a ring that opens and closes the bottom. This way, I can start with immersion, pulling out more sweetness and mouthfeel. And with these dripper plates, after the coffee bed settles, I'm going to use these dripper plates to dribble coffee gently on top of the coffee bed. This way, I can mimic percolation, gaining more clarity and juiciness. The recipe I'm using today is 13 grams of coffee. The first pour is with the valve closed, up to 50 grams. At 40 seconds, I'll open the valve. And at 45 seconds, I'll pour up to 170 grams, 120 grams. At 1 minute and 25 seconds, I'll use the dripper plates, and I'll pour up to 170 grams. And at 2 minutes and 5 seconds, I'll do my last pour, up to 220 grams. The brew time is 3 minutes and 10 seconds. I've tasted this coffee many times with many different people in different settings. Behind me right there, you see the cups. They have a tall side and a low side. The tall side is thin, like a wine glass, accentuating clarity and flavors and acidity. The low side is more thin, like a regular cup, accentuating mouthfeel and sweetness. I want you to start drinking every temperature stage on the low side. So on your scoreboards, give some rooms for flavor notes, because there's quite a lot. When the coffee is hot and you drink on the low side, you find strawberry jam, pomarosa. When you drink on the tall side, the pomarosa is still there, but we get a small intrusion of mango. When the coffee is warm and you drink on the low side, now we get the mango on the low side. Candied cherry. And more of that pomarosa. On the tall side, we get a new note of papaya. And lemongrass. When the coffee is cold and you take it upstairs, we still have mango on the low side, but now we get rose water. The papaya is now on the low side. And on the tall side, you get more of that beautiful papaya and more of that lemongrass. The water I'm using today is at 94 degrees. And it is Isklar, but modified to have 10 milligrams more of magnesium and calcium. This gives us a finish and aftertaste that is more juicy and lingering. When hot, it holds onto stone fruit characteristics into the finish. When warm and cold, it's more into the tropical notes again. My first impression with this coffee was through the aromas on a cupping table. As I broke the coffee, I found that really beautiful note of pomarosa that Marcus worked really hard for. I want to give you that same sensation. So for carafes, if you lift them up to your nose, after you've swirled 3 times. There you go. Please enjoy. Swirl it 3 times after your nose. Please enjoy. Okay. Can I take your props? Thank you. So, I have a dream to create the best coffees and share them with as many people as I can. This dream is not about creating the best coffee, it's about sharing. Because when we come together in settings like this, we create something truly amazing. Because I don't know if these cups are the best cups. Because that depends on the preference on the person that drinks. You can hold on for a moment with this one. However, working together with many other people, where we all follow each of our dreams, we create something that is continuously better, creating a better world for coffee. This is how we create the best coffee together. As we share our knowledge and our friendship, we create better coffee. Thank you so much. Enjoy. Time.